Those of us that are ready for God to choose who their spouse will be, come together. Remember, this video is not for people that believe in choosing their marriage partner with common sense. So, have we finished sorting out ourselves? Now, if you want God to choose your marriage partner for you, you have to key that myth that some people are driving into the body of Christ, that after the fall of Adam, God does no longer choose spouse for people. No, that's not entirely correct. The Bible says, when you acknowledge God in all your ways, He will what? Direct your path. So when you know that you want God to choose your right spouse for you, the first thing you have to do is to know God and acknowledge Him in all your ways. The reason why you feel you want God to choose for you, but God is not choosing for you, is because you don't know Him. When you know God, you'll be able to know when He's speaking, when He's directing you, what He wants you to do at the moment, when your time for marriage is approaching, and all the other seasons. You should be able to know God so intimately that you'll be able to know His burden per time. When you know God so much, Him choosing a spouse for you will not be difficult. One of the mistakes that we that want God to choose our spouse for us make is that we either run to a prophet because we are too lazy to relate and create this intimacy with God. So we run to those people that will scam us, those people that don't even know much about you, your journey, those people that just believe in using gamble to choose for people. And through that, many people have encountered sad tale marriage that ended up badly. Please don't make that mistake. What you want God to do for you can only be achieved if you have a personal relationship with God. Personal relationship with God cannot be overemphasized. You spend your time with Him, He knows you, you know Him, you'll be able to tell. When you see the right person, you'll be able to tell. By the time you see people that actually took their time, invested their life in knowing God, you see that this set of people will tell you how God has practically be encouraging them and directing them in every affair they are doing. There is a intimacy level you will get to with God, and God will tell you the kind of clothes you should put on when you are stranded of the colors you want. Yes, it can be like that. There are some intimacy levels you will get to, and God will just lead you practically to where you will be a blessing to people, where He will lead you to save life. There's a particular intimacy level you will get to, and you will interact with God as friend with friend, which is one of the reasons why God created us in the first place, to fellowship with Him. So God is in need of your fellowship, and when you fulfill this need to be intimate with Him choosing a partner for you, Him choosing a spouse for you will not be so hard. And then one important thing to keep in mind is that when God chooses for you, it is different from when you use your common sense to pick. When you use your common sense to pick, you discover that you pick as per the need of the moment, what you need right now. Some people might need a fair lady right now. They might need a lady that know how to sing. They might need a lady that know how to speak very well, or a lady that know how to cook. You just choose based on your now need, what you feel you need now most times. And some of us that even feel we are choosing for the future, sometimes you might not be as accurate as you think you are, because you don't know that person much like God do. So, but when God choose for you, you discover that He chooses for your future. And even in doing that, you discover that your present need self will be embedded in that person. So by the time you are growing, you discover that this person is just completing you. You are growing, this person is just completing you, because God has already programmed everything. God has seen the end of that person. He has seen your hand, and know that this is the person that can accommodate your growth. This is the person that can push you. This is the person that can sustain you. This is the person that can be the suitable partner for you. So that is why when you have this notion that you allow God to speak for you, please follow it to the end. And while you are following to the end, make sure you have an intimate relationship with God, because God can never choose for you if you don't have an intimate relationship with God.